Tanvi Naik from STM College of Engineering and Technology, Dharwad. So today I'm going to talk about sliding window with Go Back N protocol. Now Go Back N, here N stands for sender window size. That is, let me assume here N is equal to 3. It means that like 3 frames can be sent at a time before expecting an acknowledgement from the receiver. Or if I assume 5, N is equal to 5 here, so it means 5 frames can be sent at a time before expecting an acknowledgement from the receiver. Now, Go Back N ARQ uses the concept of protocol pipelining, which means that the sender can send multiple frames before receiving an acknowledgement from the first frame. And like here, if N value is 3, as I told before, if N value is 3, it means that he or she can send three frames at a time before receiving an acknowledgement. If it's 5, then he can send 5 frames at a time before receiving an acknowledgement from the first frame. So there are finite number of frames and the frames are numbered in a sequential manner. Since the sender sends multiple frames, it means that here the numbering becomes very much important here, because we have to distinguish these frames since there are like multiple frames being sent at a time. The number of frames that can be sent depends on the window size of the sender. Now, the number of frames, like as I told before, if the number of the window size is 3, it means that the number of frames that can be sent is 3. Like 3 frames can be sent at a time. So I can say that the number of frames that can be sent depends on the window size of the sender. Now, if the acknowledgement of a frame is not received within an agreed upon time period, all the frames in the current window will be retransmitted, which means that now if an acknowledgement for a particular frame has not been sent or has not been received by the sender, it means that all the frames within that window will be retransmitted. Let me show it in the further example. Now, the size of the sending window determines the sequence numbers of the outbound frames. For example, now if the sending window size is 4, like 4 in the sense 2 raised to 2, then the sequence number here, this 2 raised to 2 raised to n, that 2 here, that is, it denotes the number of bits, that is binary bits in sequence number. Okay, the number of bits in the sequence number, that is binary form. That is, 2 means like possible binary combinations are 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1 means 2-bit values. So 0, 0 is 0, 0, 1 is 1, 1, 0 is 2, and 1, 1 is 3. Now, some of the characteristics are Go Back N follows principle of pipelining, as I told before, like multiple frames can be sent by the sender before receiving an acknowledgement. The size of the sender window Go Back N ARQ is equal to N. I've told about this before. And when the acknowledgement of one frame is not received by the sender, then all the frames in the current window will be retransmitted. This I will be explaining in the next slide, explaining from the next slide with an example. Now let us assume here the window size is 4. 4 means here 0, frame 0, 1, 2, 3 are being transmitted. Okay, they are being transmitted, and now let us assume that an acknowledgement from frame 0 has been sent. It means that now frame 4 will be transmitted. Now frame 4 will be transmitted, and this sliding window slides this side. Like as you can see, it was here before, it was here. Now since 0 has sent, an acknowledgement from frame 0 has been sent. Now this 4 is going to be transmitted here. This 4 is going to be transmitted and the window slides, and that's hence the name sliding window. Similarly, next one, when an acknowledgement from frame 1 has been sent, now 5 will be transmitted now. 5 will be transmitted because 2, 3, 4, 5, next 5 now. So this 5 will be transmitted. Now let us assume an acknowledgement from frame 2 is not sent and like it has not been received. It means that the frame number goes back to 2, and whichever frames are in this current sliding window, all of them will be retransmitted. Like it goes back, hence the name Go Back N. So it goes back, and 2, 3, 4, 5, all the frames within the sliding window will be retransmitted, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is what this point meant. When the acknowledgement of one frame is not received by the sender, then all the frames in the current window will be retransmitted. That is, if an acknowledgement from any of the frame is not been received, then all the frames within the current sliding window will be retransmitted. That is 2, 3, 4, 5 will be retransmitted. So this was about the theory. This was about the working of go back and ARQ. Now let's see the codes. Now this is the code for the transmitter side. Let me just execute this. Okay, let me just execute this. Now enter the number of frames given by the network. Let's assume the number of frames is 3. Now it shows that 0, 1, 2, your 0, 1 and 2 has been is been transmitted. Now timeout, let me press 0. It means that now it asks for the acknowledgement number, and let me just give it as 1. So enter the number of frames. The number of frames is again 3. So transmitting frame 3. Now 1, the acknowledgement for frame 1 has been given, and therefore this time frame 3 is being transmitted. So transmitting frame 3. So frame 3 is being transmitted now. Now second example, again if I press 1, if I have to check where the sliding window lies, I have pressed 1 and it shows that sliding window is towards frame 1, frame 2 and frame 3. Now again let me press 0. Now let me put acknowledgement number as 2, like acknowledgement for frame 2 has been sent. Now the number of frames again I give 3. Now transmitting frame 4. Okay, here now acknowledgement from frame 2 has been given. So this time frame 4 is being transmitted. And if I have to see the now where the sliding window lies, now this time sliding window lies in within 2, 3 and 4. So this is from the receiver side. And now let's check to this is from the transmitter side. Now let's check towards the receiver side. Okay, this is receiver side code. Let me just execute this. Now expected, sorry, just a second. Now expected frame number is 0. Now enter received frame number. If I put 0, it shows that received data. Now sending acknowledgement 1. Now next one is expected frame number 1. If I put 0 here, it shows that discarding received data and sending back acknowledgement 1. Because received frame number I put 0, and therefore it discards the value and hence sending back acknowledgement 1. So expected frame number 1. Now entering again 1. Now receive data and sending acknowledgement for frame 2. Now expected frame number 2. Enter received data. Now if I put 2 here, okay, let me take 3. It shows discarding received data, sending acknowledgement 2 back. So it is sending acknowledgement 2 back. And if I put 2 this time, it shows received data and sending acknowledgement for frame 3. So this is about the code here. So this was all about sliding window go back in protocol, and that's it for today. Thank you.